Hello and welcome to this special interview segment on Africanews. Today we speak to an iconic personality on the African continent. Between 1999 to 2007, he played an instrumental role in bringing back and entrenching democratic institutions to Nigeria and was Africa's first military head of state to hand over power to a civilian government. We have with us Nigeria's former head of state, Olusegun Obasanjo. President Obasanjo, a pleasure to have you with us. We've recently seen the announcement of your appointment as AU Special Representative to the Horn of Africa. Recent fighting in the Tigray region of Ethiopia has resulted in a famine that has now affected more than 400,000 people. What is your take on the situation?
The announcement that I got was that I have been appointed to promote peace, security, and stability in the Horn of Africa. My own idea, after I have been to Addis Ababa and I've got fully briefed by the AU, is to identify what I will call the center of gravity. Those areas where things have to be done that will have ramification for other things and other areas, and then prioritize. That is the way I hope it will go. But of course, I'm still waiting to receiving my full briefing. I believe in that old saying that war means the failure of politics. We should stop violence. We should re-engage in political discussion and bring back dialogue and negotiation.
Lessons learned from COVID-19. Of course, the battle is still on. How can they be applied to transform Africa's food economy?
I would say, by and large, our leaders, our governments, almost without exception, took precautionary measures, and those measures paid off. We now have the problem of vaccines, and I believe that for us and for the rest of the world, if we do not have equity in availability and distribution of vaccines, whatever anybody may think they have done in one part of the world will be a futile exercise. We must make sure that the world as a whole is adequately vaccinated. We all should learn, and we in Africa must learn that lesson. The second lesson we have to learn is the fact that we are behind in scientific knowledge and scientific activities. There are no countries in Africa that can boast of their own vaccine. Whatever we are doing, we should continue to do them. That has helped us thus far. And we should also, both politically and scientifically and technologically, be open to what other people are doing. We should not be too far left behind.
Now, where do you see Africa in the next 5 years?
If you are dealing with China, with a population of almost 1.4 billion, and you are dealing with India, all of these as one country, and you want to deal with Africa with about the same population as India, or maybe a bit less, with 54 countries, it makes doing business in Africa a little bit more difficult, apart from other things. At least take it as one. That will be one thing. For instance, I believe that we will be able to increase intra-African trade by at least 10% if we have thriving and active coastal shipping around the African coast, from Algiers coming to the west, to Morocco, to Mauritania, and up to the Cape. Again, I believe that we will get less violent within the states. We will get more security if we can manage what I call local terrorism before they are infiltrated by international terrorism. It will be good for us. Let Africa be in the forefront of solving African problems, but with the support of African friends all over the world that are ready to help.
President Olusegun Obasanjo, I'd like to thank you very much for sharing your insight with us.
Thank you very much, my dear sister. It's a pleasure talking to you.
And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm Afolake Oyinloye, assuring you would continue to carry your voice to Africa and around the world with independence and impartiality. I'll see you soon.